Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on Pooh Shiesty, who back-to-back has been getting arrested, is fighting 2 shootings, and has just been picked up by the feds over flexing on Instagram. Things just took a new turn for Memphis rapper Pooh Shiesty, who ever since stepping foot in Miami has found himself in back-to-back legal trouble. News broke June 29, 2021, as Shiesty's now been federally indicted over an alleged robbery/double shooting that took place outside of Bay Harbor Island's hotel, literally blocks away from the police station. Now, this robbery turned shooting took place all the way back in October of 2020, alleging Pooh Shiesty met with 2 men who'd later be the victims in this case. Speaking with investigators, one victim stated he was meeting with the rapper to sell him Jordan 4s, while the other victim said he was meeting Shiesty to sell him marijuana and receive a payment for the green McLaren he'd rented out to him. One of the victims said while speaking with Shiesty inside of the McLaren, 2 men approached the vehicle with guns. Shiesty told him to get out, and the victim was shot in the ass. The second victim was walking back to his car when he heard 2 shots and fell to the ground. He then turned and looked at Pooh Shiesty, whose driver's side door was open. Shiesty was seen holding a Draco-styled pistol and said, don't try it," before driving away. Now, on camera, it seems as Shiesty turns, a Louis Vuitton bag gets caught on his foot and falls out of his car, which explains the $40,000 left behind at the scene, which confused everyone. Because why would a robbery take place if Shiesty had $40,000 in cash on him, unless the victim's version of events wasn't true? Just because they ended up being the ones shot doesn't mean they weren't the ones to try to make the first move. Now, Shiesty was arrested and charged with armed robbery with a firearm, aggravated battery with a deadly weapon doing great bodily harm, aggravated assault with a firearm, and theft. But he was able to bond out for $30,000 and would remain free until May 30th of 2021, when he was arrested for firing a weapon inside the King of Diamonds club in Miami that struck a security guard in the leg. Initially, the guard stated Shiesty brandished the weapon, and had the guard not moved, it would have fired into his chest. But since then, he's recanted his statements, and an investigation has been launched into whether or not Shiesty or a member of Shiesty's team have attempted to persuade him to stay quiet, which is a 3rd-degree felony in Florida called tampering with a witness. Shiesty was denied bond for the second arrest and now has been taken into federal custody over the initial robbery shooting. According to the feds, social media was critical in building this case, and as reported by Channel 7 in Miami back in 2020, pictures were not only posted to Instagram of Pooh Shiesty flexing with his green McLaren rental, he'd also show guns, one of which being similar in style to the same weapon he's accused of possessing, but more importantly, he'd show money. Now, there's one thing that money and guns have in common, and that's serial numbers. Because Pooh Shiesty left over $40,000 cash at the scene of the crime, investigators were able to sift through $40,000 one by one before matching serial numbers from the cash recovered to serial numbers visible in Pooh Shiesty's Instagram pictures, which to them proved this was the same money Shiesty possessed, and is now being used as another means of identifying him as the man that was present in the green McLaren. The Memphis rapper is officially charged by the feds with discharging a firearm during a violent crime, conspiracy, and robbery. What's unfortunate about this is the fact that we all know the feds have maintained a conviction rate over 95%, mainly by plea deals, and 21-year-old Shiesty may soon, unfortunately, be inside of a federal prison. Now, I don't know what it is with the back-to-back arrests for flexing gone wrong, but money is something a lot of people don't take into consideration, right? People will get paid for hits and keep the exact same money, not even knowing it was an undercover that paid them to do the hit. And how do they find out it's the same cash? Because the police will literally write down the serial number off every single fucking bill, give you the money as a payment, go and arrest you and then be like, okay, look, this is the undercover money that we gave him. It's the same thing with the fucking crime. If you do anything, if you're showing off cash, or if you just committed a robbery and you're showing off cash, they're gonna try to investigate the serial numbers present on the money. It's the same way people take pictures with guns. If they can see the serial number, like on a Glock, you're gonna have a serial number on the barrel. You're gonna have another one under the frame, right? So if anyone's posing like this or this, they might be able to get that serial number, and it might not trace back to anything, or it could be reported stolen. They could find out where it was reported stolen from. Matter of fact, there was a Louisiana rapper who got caught up like that. I forget his name, but he caught Fed time for flexing with stolen guns in a music video. But the flex is real in 2021, and unfortunately, celebrities play a major role in this shit because, you know, everyone follows these huge celebrities not only because they're fans, but to see the type of lavish lifestyle that they live. And especially with Instagram, people try to reenact that same type of lifestyle. People try to put on a facade, act like they're richer than they are. A lot of people got a lot of mental health issues because they dead ass stress themselves out over Instagram and Instagram pictures and having everyone think that there's something that they're not. You might not be broke, but you're not that motherfucking rich. And how many people are you truly impressing by acting like it? I mean, some people's Instagram following is solely based on what they post. And some people make money off of that shit. So they're gonna make it look as lavish as fucking possible. It is what it is. But if you're doing crime, flexing on the gram, they don't go hand in hand. They do not coincide, and they will get you caught the fuck up. You want to flex guns, you want to flex money, and then unfortunately leave the money. There's a lot of ways your ass can get caught up on social media, and best believe motherfuckers is watching social media. Police are watching it, investigators, whatever the fuck, they're all over social media because motherfuckers in this day and age are quick to snitch on them fucking self. You got rappers that rap about the shit that they just did. You got other motherfuckers that'll post some shit or talk about shit that they did, and they're able to put it all together, and then people be sitting there like, oh, who told on me? I wonder. You. But for Pooh Shiesty, I still feel like he has a defense in this case, and when I first went over this case, I didn't feel like it was strong because it doesn't make sense. Who robs someone for sneakers, first off, or weed? Who rents a McLaren from someone and then robs the same person? Nothing was making sense. He had 40 grand on him. It was an accident that the money was left at the scene. But at the same time, understand somebody like Pooh Shiesty, who apparently has a long criminal record. If somebody is involved in the streets, they're smart enough not to bring things that they don't need, right? You're not gonna bring your wallet with your driver's license, with the picture of your baby mama and your 2 kids with you to go do a fucking robbery because by chance it could fall out of your pocket. Now the police have your wallet, they know who you are. What robber do you know is gonna bring 40 grand to go hit a lick for some fucking Jordans? Doesn't make any sense. So while he was flexing on the gram, he wasn't doing it in a stupid way because he had no intention on robbing anybody. At least that's my opinion. The money gets left there. That wasn't something he was like, oh, they're gonna put it together, because it wasn't that type of move. It seems like a weird accidental thing that happened. 2 people ended up getting shot in their shit, but one of the victims, who's laying on the floor, said he looked at Pooh Shiesty, who's holding the gun, telling him don't try it. Pooh Shiesty is telling that motherfucker don't try nothing. So I don't know, it seems weird to me. We'll see how it plays out. I'll keep y'all updated if any new shit comes out on it. It's 1090 J. I'm rocking with y'all, and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.